Back to the channel, y'all. What's going on? Well, this is Lady Nika, and to give you another, this scripted recap. This is going to be American Crime Story. It took the place of How to Get Away with Murder. Came on this past Thursday night at 9 o'clock. Hope you like it, Miss Deborah Dishman. I'm gonna try to see if I can get with it. Now this episode here kind of confused me, y'all. But you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I think I'm gonna like this shit. Okay. Okay, I had to make notes because I don't know none of these. Now, y'all, I don't know all these people damn names, so I'm gonna give them names. Now, don't be laughing and miss the point, okay? Cause I don't know them people name yet. I gotta, it gotta come on a couple of 2, 3, 4, 7 more times before I finally just get all their names. But if you watched it, you gonna really know who I'm talking about. And if you haven't watched it, if you start to watch it, you'll know exactly who I was talking about based on what you see. Okay, now this show started off with a call being made to this guy from the Modesto Police Department in California, right? And they saying that, he needs to come down to California to identify a body that they think may be his son's. When they were leaving the message, they said Russell Skokie. So we know the daddy name is Russ, okay? The son name is going to be Matt. I know that much so far, okay? All right. He goes there to, he go to California to meet up with the police, the detectives, and they take him, and he identified the body as being that of his son, Matt, okay? Apparently, his son is a veteran who was, he got killed during a home invasion. Now, he had a wife in there with him, too, named Gwen. She got, from what we learned from this episode, they hurt her real bad. I don't know if she got shot or anything, but they are saying that they think that, there's a possibility she was sexually, messed with before. She had been sexually assaulted also, along with whatever the fuck else they did to her. But they killed Matt, okay? Alright, let me see where we at with this shit. Little background, Russ is a father who, when his kids was young, he had a gambling addiction that eventually, him and his wife separated. And, he done spent the last couple of years trying to make up for time lost and, how they had to live. Because later on, you'll meet the mother, Barb. She goes into this rant, but we'll talk about that when I get there. Well, anyway, after he identifies the body, we see him going to the bathroom, and he just literally breaks down, y'all. I mean, because he had forgiven his father, apparently, for, the years that he was absent and the addiction and everything. So him and his dad had a standing appointment. They talk every week, and I think it was on a Sunday, right? Okay. So, after that, he comes out, and they're kind of like giving him what they know so far about the, everything that happened there. That's when he found out it was a home invasion and stuff. And they let him know about his daughter-in-law. And he asked them had they contacted his mother. And they said no, because apparently he only had contact information, like emergency contact information. Matt only put his dad down. He didn't put his mom down. And I might see why. We gonna see by her. But anyway. Well, let me see where we go from here. Next thing I know, and y'all, this may not be in order, but this one of them shows like How to Get Away with Murder. It's gonna take me watching this shit a couple of times and get these names, and then I'm gonna be able to flow with the shit. But I'm gonna do the best I can for you, Miss Deborah, right now. So then we go to a scene after the police and everything is called. We see him call his ex-wife. She show up. He tell her what the police know so far. She not happy with that. She wants to talk to the police. She want to see the body. She want to do all that. Then they got another son that she calling, want him to come. Okay, we gonna leave them people there alone for a minute. Okay. Then we go to a scene where we see this dude, and I told y'all I don't know names yet, so we gonna call him the cracked out version of Leon. And he got this girl with him who I do believe later on in the episode I did hear him reference her as Amber. They drug addicts and they kind of living wherever, you know, they do all kinds of shit trying to get the drugs and shit, right? Where we see them, they sitting there like homeless people or druggy people. Usually you'll see them around like railroad tracks, under bridges and shit like that. Well, it look like they at this railroad track and they done got fucked up. I'm talking about beef. They high. Old girl got to get up, and apparently it's a bar across from these tracks. She goes into this bar to use the bathroom. We see her go in the bathroom, and she's standing up at the mirror over the sink. And a black chick coming in, she like, "Are you carrying?" Okay. And old girl tell her no. And when he tell her no, she say, "Bitch, you better not be lying to me." And old girl, you know, she high. She out of her mind. Next time we see y'all, it's the black girl and a couple of more girls, and they whooping the dog shit out this bitch. So I'm assuming they robbed this hoe, okay? So, cause the next scene that we see after that is her and Leon back at this place. I guess that's where they staying at, but it's like, it's horrible. Child, it look like an abandoned house, but it's a room or some shit there at. But you see a mattress on the floor, and it's not cleaned up in there. And he in there telling her, well, you shouldn't have fucking got robbed because she fiending. She want to get out and get some money so she can buy some dope and shit. Well, you know, he told her she shouldn't be fiending. Then we see them go to a bar. And they had enough money because we seen them scraping up the chain. They had enough money to buy a beer. And they bought a beer and got 2 glasses, and they sit down and they share the beer, right? Meanwhile, while they sharing this beer, it's this guy in a booth like 2 or 3 booths away from them, and he's staring at old girl. And at first I thought it was the look at this whole bitch with this. At first in my head, I'm thinking he looking at them stupid because they're an interracial couple sitting there together. Why I thought that, y'all, you know how shit, I ain't seen no other thing to think. Shit, that's why I thought that. I ain't acting funny. That's what the fuck my mind thought about, and I went with it. But that wasn't the case. Because you see her drink the rest of the drink. You know they still fiending. And he's sitting up there, and she just gets up from the table with Leon and walks over there to the table where the dude is. Well, y'all, next thing we know, this bitch head going down like this here, and old boy left, right? And Leon, he jump up and grab her and snatch her, take her outside. And she like, why you doing that? We need the money. He was going to pay. So apparently she was going to blow him in the goddamn booth. So then, y'all, this shit here was good, but it was kind of complex, and she got me, but I'm going to have to keep up with this here now. Okay, after they do that shit there, and she tell him, you know, you made us miss our Cohen. He like, I guess he got some kind of feelings for her, cause he don't want her to do that, but he telling her that I'll find a way. We gonna get our fix for the day, but I'm gonna be the one to go out there and get it. So, okay. Then, y'all, next thing we know, okay, let me see. I'm trying to do it in order. Let me make sure shit, give a bitch a minute. Okay. Okay, I told y'all about that. So then we flip to a scene where we see George Lopez. Not really George Lopez, but they the same Hispanic, whatever that is. You know, I think they Mexicans, Latinos, Hispanic, whatever. I call him George Lopez, okay? Till I figure out this man name is, he gonna be George Lopez. Well, George Lopez come in his house, And you got the son standing over by the kitchen eating, look like a bowl of cereal. And her, which is his daughter, she's sitting on the couch, y'all. And when he walk in, she jumped, and the boy that's sitting on the couch next to her jumped. And kind of find out, I guess, the rule is they're not supposed to have anybody in the house, but they had somebody in the motherfucking house. And the brother knew about it because he was standing his ass right there. But the daughter is saying that, we was just studying and shit. And he said, well, I don't want nobody, in the house when I'm not here or whatnot. Okay. So then she go off in her room, and we see him go to the kitchen to talk to Essay. His son. I had to give his son a name too, but I ain't gave him one yet. Some call him son. So he went to the son, and he asking him what was going on in here. Cause he don't trust his children. He know they teenagers. He done been a teenager before. Plus, he extra protected of them because we later find out in the episode that their mom, his wife, had passed away from a heart condition. So that makes him cling his children even more. And they feel like he overbearing and won't give them no space. But that's not the motherfucking case. He just trying to look out for you. So the next scene is going to be George Lopez and his son. They at this shop. I guess they own a shop. Ain't that some shit? Why us and the Mexicans always got to own the motherfucking shops? Child, I don't know. Y'all know how I am. I get to thinking, I might be putting too much into it. But anyway, I just seen a whole lot of shit up in this show that's going to have me and my feelings some kind of way about it. And I'm going to talk on it every week. Well, anyway, the next thing we see George Lopez and his son at the shop, right? Apparently they own some type of, it's either, I think it's a mechanic shop. Where he talking to his son, and his son is telling him, he don't let him do nothing. He too overprotected. Why he don't believe them when they say stuff. And he was telling him, like, because y'all are youngsters, and I used to be one, and I know how y'all think. And that's the reason why I keep a tight rein on y'all, because it's shit out there that can motherfucking fuck your ass up, and you don't want to be a part of it. But you think you want to be out there in the world, but you don't know how cutthroat it really can be. And I know I once was a child, so I know what the fuck y'all trying to pull. So pull it back. Understand, you father knows best, and he was through with that. Meanwhile, here come a motherfucker, Essay. I'm gonna call him Essay. Essay had come to bring a car. Well, apparently, George Lopez knows something about how he get these cars or something. Well, he tells him, you go back and tell your boss, because see, he's like, he the man sitting next to the man. You go back and tell your boss that we don't do this until after hours at my shop because my children be in here. And old boy was like, he said something, and homeboy, George Lopez told him, you just go back and tell the motherfucker what I said. So then, y'all, we see Essay, he in a shop, like a Radio Shack or some shit like that. And it looked like he bought some Dre Beats. But he bought them off of Matt Skokie credit card. Now, y'all remember, Matt dead. How he get his credit card? It go through, because they just found Matt. They ain't started looking and digging into shit on checking activities on credit cards and none of that there. We still in the beginning stages. So he done somehow got hold of his man credit card, and he done went and bought some Dre Beats that he take to another dope dealer. And the dope dealer is asking him, do he want money or do he want, some weed? And he was like, cash, So they had that little exchange, and it was like, Essay was getting small with the dude for a minute, but then old boy told him some shit like, look, this is all mine, because he was trying to say that maybe Essay wasn't, the other Essay, the drug dealer, wasn't, on like he say he worked for somebody. And old boy let him know, hell no, this all me right here. So he asked him, what you want? You want some weed or you want some motherfucking cash? Because you're getting $50 for these headphones. So he gave him $50 cash. He carried his ass, right? Okay. Then we go to... Let me check. I don't want to lie. Okay, then we go to Leon. Now, Leon had went to this guy house who sell meth, right? And apparently the girl comes to him a lot and she's had sex and stuff for the drugs. Well, he come to get some drugs and he able to get some, but he can't get enough of him and her to get high. So he get to trying to tell old boy that, old girl will come back later and hook him up. Just gonna give us some dope right now. Well, old boy tell him that's all he got. Next time we know, Leon pull out a goddamn gun now, okay? And he is threatening to, get with the dude if he don't give him some more dope. Well, boy saying shit like, I ain't got no more. And he looked at him like, man, you don't want to do this. Don't do this. And I don't, child, this and we know Leon is beating the fuck out this man with this motherfucking pistol. He pistol whooped this shit out of him. He ain't shoot his ass, but he did motherfucking pop him a good couple of times. Reached down in the man's pants and got the dope because he knew he had some more. So he leave. He leave and go back to this room or shack or whatever the fuck him and the white girl staying at. And they get high. He telling her, baby, didn't I tell you I was going to come through? I told you I was going to get it for us. This bitch care less about what the fuck keep talking about. She trying to get them drugs in her. So she do that motherfucking shit. She in there getting high as a motherfucker. Okay, then we go to a scene where I'm trying to keep it in order, y'all. We see George Lopez's son. Okay, I forgot to tell y'all. When they was at the shop, when he was telling his dad, asking his dad why he don't trust him, he also had said something about a car that they had been working on that was through, but the car needed the engine flushed and he could take it around the corner the next day. He was just supposed to take the car around the corner to flush out the engine or whatever the fuck and then bring it back, and that was it. Well, George Lopez's son hard-headed than a motherfucker, as we come to find out, and he done took the car out in the streets and the police done stopped him. Now, I don't know what relevancy yet this car has, but he got stopped in that car. And they went, I guess they ran a check on that car, and they had him come downtown to the police department to ask some motherfucker questions, right? So George Lopez's son go down there to the damn police station, and they call George. So he coming, but they tell him, they ask him, is he willing to talk to him or answer a few questions that they had, and he, once again, y'all, This shit here had me in my feelings, because this is how silly some kids is, and y'all know I got one that's like that. They think they grown. They want to be grown so motherfucking bad. They don't listen to what the fuck you say, but the minute they ass get in fucking trouble, the first thing they want to yell is, where's my parent? He was doing that. Where my dad coming? Yeah, your daddy coming, but do y'all want to, will you talk to me? Now, if he had an adult mind, he would have known, no, I don't want to talk to you till my daddy get here. But because he is a kid, and he don't know what's going on, he say yeah. So they started asking him questions about where he was Sunday night. The night Matt got killed. The home invasion where they killed him and fucked his wife up. Them questions started getting kind of intense on that boy ass, because he realized this wasn't no ordinary run-of-the-mill type of question. They going somewhere with this. So he asked for his dad, okay? But he'd already answered a few questions, and one of the questions he had answered, no, he didn't. He didn't answer that yes, so let me not take out there. Okay, well, he get to asking for his dad, and they say he's on his way, right? Meanwhile, we flip to a scene where Barb and Russ, the parents are mad. They talking and they driving along, and old girl just started going the fuck off. He trying to talk to her about, dealing with what didn't happen, and you could tell he been trying to apologize for everything that he's done to her in the past. Well, it ain't working, and this bitch on one. So she tell him to get out the car, and the bitch tell him, if you don't pull this car over, I'm jumping out. Now me, She probably would have jumped out that bitch because I wouldn't have stopped. But he did stop when she said that. And she gets out the car and she's all mad at him about how she had to raise the sons by herself, by herself. And she had to live on public housing because he spent up all the money gambling and shit. So they was reduced to living on public assistance. And this one, this bitch act like she a little racist, because twice she said something about people of another. But we gon' it could be me. It could be me. I ain't gonna even bring that out. And I'm gonna check. I'm gonna watch a couple more episodes, then I'm gonna tell you what I think about this bitch, because she might be getting red on my channel every motherfucking Thursday night. Just depending on how this whole coming. But she get to talking about how the black people treated her, and a white woman with 2 little white boys, and how they was terrorized every day, and you know how she just can't forgive him for what he did to her. And child, she take out walking. He tried to get her to come back. Bitch ain't want to come back. He told her fucking fine walk. He get in the car. He gone because he ain't finna argue with this hoe. Okay. All right. So now we gonna go to Essay again. Now, Essay stupid ass done went back to this motherfucking same Radio Shack type of store, and he's trying to make a purchase again using Mac credit card. This time, I guess, I'm assuming so shit ain't right, and this man calls the police. Meanwhile, he's telling Essay that they machines been running slow, but it should be processed in a minute, and he'll be able to leave with his purchases, right? He's stalling because he done called the damn police on this motherfucker. Well, old boy kind of caught on to that, and he was like, I'm gonna step outside and make a phone call. Soon as he walked out that door, he hightailed to start running. Right as he started running, the police are coming up to the shop. The cashier is telling him that's him right there running. So the police kind of try to surround him and shit, and this bitch still was running, so they pop him in his leg and he go down, right? They shoot him. Okay. They take SAS to the hospital, and a detective come in there and start talking to him, okay? And he tells them that, I think he told them about him getting a car, and that Leon some kind of way is involved in that car. Because the next thing you see after he talked to the police, you see Leon and them being wherever the little room shack they living at, they kicks this bitch in and get him and Amber out of there. You see? I don't know what his connection, this was on the episode 1. So I don't know what his connection is with Essay. But it's something, because Essay knows that he's a drug addict and he comes to this boy for something. It's something dealing with that car that Essay that Lopez son had. Well, anyway, y'all, they take him and her. They take them to jail. They already got Essay in the hospital chain to handcuffed to the motherfucking bed. So he going to jail. That's 3 suspects. Then it flipped to a scene where the police are telling Barb and Russ. They done met up with Barb and Russ, and they telling them 4 arrests been made. But so far, y'all, we only seeing 3. We see Essay, who hooked to the, he shot him in the leg and he hooked to the damn handcuffs at the hospital, and Leon and Amber, okay? Them 3 there, they been arrested, okay? We wonder, who is this 4th motherfucker? At least I was any damn way. But I had a feeling, Lord, but I'm going to tell y'all what went down. So they tell her and the daddy, we got 4 suspects in custody, and we digging deeper because we got to make this connection, right? So she decides she wants to see the person. She want to see one of them they done arrested. And at first, Russ was trying to get her not to do it, and so to the cop, but he feel like he at least owe her that much, since these dudes and this girl possibly killed your son. I'm gonna let you see him as we getting ready to transport him to the jail or whatever. And you see Leon coming out shackled, and she looking at him, and he make eye contact with her like it ain't nothing. He get on in the damn van. Okay, we through with them. Now let's go back to this damn interrogation room. In this interrogation room, you see George Lopez and his son talking. And what happened was it came out while they was in there after George got there. The boy admitted that he was going back to the shop at night, loaning out their cars that they be working on or have worked on and waiting on somebody to come get them. He loaning them out. Now, this is what I didn't get. And this is also, it ain't that I ain't get it. It's just the idea that I don't get that shit even with with my children. Now, George Lopez been taking care of them since his wife died of a heart condition, okay? Them people look like they had a fairly decent looking home when he walked in there and caught his daughter sitting up on that goddamn couch with that goddamn boy. Okay? You can look at him and his sister and tell that this man takes care of him. What it is he is a parent. He's a true father. He not letting him and her run around and do God only knows what. He got some rules and regulations that they must abide by in order for it to be peace and harmony in that house. He don't play no game, okay? Much like in my situation, you know what I'm saying? And even then they do stupid shit. That's why I feel George, me and him right here. Now, with my kids growing up, you know, I don't feel like, children ain't got no motherfucking privacy, okay? I'm your parent. We ain't friends. It's my job to get you somewhere, okay? This a job for me. I love you, but this a motherfucking job for me nevertheless. Understand that. But you ain't finna just do what the fuck you want to around here. Because you my investment, motherfucker. How you turn out determines whether or not I fail or I didn't, I passed the parenthood test, okay? So, see, George the type of parent like I was, ain't no motherfucking privacy. The boy had got a text message, y'all, when he was talking to them police people about where he was Sunday night. He told them, after he confessed that he had been, taking his daddy cards and shit and loaning them out for cash, he told him the reason why I was at the shop that Sunday night, which is the night Matt died from the home invasion. The reason why I was at that shop was because old boy S.A. had texted me and told me that, he wanted to bring this other dude who don't give me 20 like S.A. do, but he give me $50 every time. And old boy was sitting there like the little S.A. Lopez son, he was acting like $20 to $50 was a whole lot of money. You know why he acting like that? Because his daddy may have it, but his daddy ain't this. You gotta earn shit. And I feel him on that. You see what I'm saying? So this boy think he doing something when he accept this text message to go get this $50. Because that's how he was saying. It was $50. With the accent to it. But anyway, he does, you know what I'm saying? You done got $50 finna cause your whole life to take on a whole motherfucking new course. And you ain't ready. But I don't want to get ahead of myself, so let me go back. Well, he in there talking to the boy, telling him, that didn't even, why you knew that, and you erased, daddy mad. Because, see, the police really needed to see that text message, proving that that's why he came out the house that Sunday night and when they gave him that car. But, old boy, so busy trying to be one up on his daddy, he done erased the text message out the damn phone, because he don't want his daddy to kick hold to the news. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to hide and be a slick bitch thinking you a grown bitch type of shit. So now you done erased this motherfucking text. They done took your phone, so I'm assuming they gonna figure out how to get that text message back or try or something. But you done erased the motherfucking text message. Now your dad in here on your motherfucking ass, but that ain't nothing compared to what's coming. Cause what happened right after that shit when he was in his ass about being stupid and telling him I got a right to check up on you cause you my kid. You don't pay no bills in this house, so yeah, I could check on you. And that's what he was telling him. Well, he's sitting there looking at him like, oh, he arguing at me again. But he ain't had that motherfucker. See how fast these motherfuckers would change their tune when some shit go down? Cause he in there acting like his dad is the reason why he do the shit he do. But bitch, your daddy the problem, but when them police came in there on your motherfucking ass in the next scene, told you to stand the fuck up and put your hands behind your back and start reading you your Miranda rights and told your ass you being arrested for first degree murder, who did you call? his daddy. Now, this man got to sit here and be held back by the police because he hearing his son. He know his son ain't probably done no shit like that. But his son, failure to listen, has now put him as the fourth motherfucking suspect in the murder of Max Skokie. And they also find out the parents did. I ain't want to leave that shit part out, y'all. They found that Matt was a damn drug dealer because when they went to the house to check, because that's the crime scene, they found a whole bunch of damn drugs, and they got to tell this man this shit because the wife ain't there. She off doing some more shit, but he found out his son was a drug dealer. So now this shit gonna take a whole nother course. Questions that we gonna be wanting answers to is, A, how is all these motherfuckers connected? That's the one thing I want to know. I'm starting to see where it's going. I like it, so I'm gonna keep with it and shit. But you know, Chatty cheering, you know what I'm saying? That's the part that had got me on this shit. That's why I had to watch the shit twice, cause it had got to me. Cause I'm sitting here thinking, y'all so quick to want to be grown. This just a show, but it's showing you some real shit, because that's how it go. If you don't believe that's how it go, ask my motherfucking son. Y'all so busy trying to be goddamn grown, thinking the parents trying to stop you from doing shit. Now, if that boy would have just been doing what he was supposed to, which is help his dad out and probably just stay out of trouble and stay in school, he finna be involved as a defendant in a first-degree murder trial. And that's how that shit go in real life. Failure to listen will give you a soft ass. Y'all, I just went the fuck off. I just went smooth the fuck off. I'm so sorry. Ooh, baby. I told y'all I be kidding y'all. Me, baby. This be all me. I don't be on this hoe acting like nobody that I ain't. This what the fuck you get. And I realized I just took a TV show and we slapped the fuck off about this shit. Cause I see where it relates to my own life. But hell, fuck it. Y'all gonna get a good kiki off the shit when y'all see it. And be like, lady nigga, you went the fuck up. Yes, I did, bitch. It touched home. And what I told y'all. I can't tell the truth about my damn self. I might well don't try to call no shit out of nobody else. Hit dogs holler. That shit hit me cause I was the dog going through the shit. And I'm hollering. Anyway, y'all, let me get off here, cause I gotta come back with the what the hell I'm coming back in here? Oh yeah, Miss Sonya Wade, if you watching this video, when I end this video, I am making the video recapping the Preachers of the Detroit. I watched it, girl. I got you. I'm finna do it for you in just a few minutes. Anyway, y'all, my ass crazy. I'm 32 minutes into this video. Y'all, please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, pray for a bitch. For real, pray for a bitch. Till the next time.